What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of a Cozy Conversation with your boy, Cozy Boy Matt. You know, we back at it like a bad habit, y'all. Kind of got some breaking news that happened today, so we're going to go ahead and get into it and not even bullshit around with the intro. Matt, go ahead and roll the intro, dog.
Are you fucking serious, you fucking piece of shit?
Cozy.
So, boom, we do got some breaking news, but well, I'll just go ahead and we'll just go right out the gate with that shit, gang. So, Charlie Kirk, the right wingy, I don't know what to say, even what his political debate guy, I guess. If you don't know him, there's no way you haven't got on social media and haven't seen anything about him yet today. So I was following this story throughout the day. He got shot today in Utah or some shit like that. Utah. Yeah, he got shot in Utah, and just I think he was just doing his normal political debate with some college students, and somebody shot him. I followed the story all day, updates. Maybe got updated maybe an hour ago. He is dead. He ended up passing away, which is super sad. Condolences go out to his family. Now, I don't support anything that he talked about or anything like that. Like, I don't support him as a human being. Okay, I'm gonna get that out there first. Okay. Like, I'm not, I didn't even really know about this nigga. I didn't agree with his stance on a lot of things, but he was a human, man. And I know I'm probably going to get flack for that because a lot of niggas have been getting flack for just saying, like, dog, like, I don't agree with none of this shit, but, man, he had 2 kids and a wife. Like, 2 young kids. He was 31 years old, y'all. 31. Doing what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, like, oh, we should give him some sympathy or anything. I'm not saying that at all. You guys should. I'm just saying for me as a human being, man, I felt bad for the guy. Like, that's fucked. That's super fucked up. I'm praying for his family. Hope he gets it all figured out. I hope they get it all figured out and stuff. Pretty fucked up scenario. Like I said, man, I didn't agree with a lot of his stances, but this political violence, dude, is not gonna get us any fucking where. It's gonna make one side even hate the other side even more. So I don't understand what we're doing here. I don't get it. My whole thing is, though, okay, everybody, like I just said, I gave you guys a disclaimer. It's sad, condolences to his family, right? Everybody's giving condolences, even people like me who don't agree with what he's saying or what he said. But my thing with that is, when it was this CEO insurance guy, it was fuck him, and we're glad he's dead. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I agree with anything that nigga was doing, but it's like, dog, he had a family too. He had a wife. He had shit. He had family to go home to. He didn't deserve to die. You know what I mean? Just from being a CEO of some shady shit that was going on. I mean, he wasn't a starter of the shit, but he sure wasn't, like, saving anybody or anything, but still. And everybody was fuck him, but now we're trying to give Charlie Kirk some type of sympathy for, like some people are. You can't do that, man. That's not fair. That's not fair to that guy at all. It's not. Because the nigga, well, he had in my opinion, had way less pull than Charlie Kirk does. That nigga had he was really like a voice of a whole like generation for this whole right wing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the younger generation, he was the right wing guy that we wanted to hear talk and go talk, whatever. Not we, but they wanted to hear. I'm of course not gonna say what party I'm going for, but I don't give a fuck really about any of that shit, which is a pretty irresponsible response from me or just anybody in general. Like, when people say that, it's kind of like, come on, dog, you ain't paying attention. But I'm paying attention, but I genuinely don't give a fuck. Both sides are shady as fuck. They both got bullshit going on. So it's like, dude, you're better off being in the middle or just shutting the fuck up and just sticking to what the fuck you believe. Because them niggas don't give a fuck about us, y'all. Y'all gotta understand that. The government don't give a damn. They getting us for everything we got. So, hey, but yeah, dog, had to put that thing out there first things first, dog. Because there was that's some scary shit. I'm not gonna lie, some scary shit. Because this guy was just doing what he normally does out in public. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Podcasting is now going to be the wave for any political person. With the Trump thing that happened first, and now this Charlie Kirkland thing, or Kirk, sorry, I didn't mean to call you Kirkland. I think I might have been saying that. Charlie Kirk situation. Like, dog, we're making it really hard for these people to go out in public and get their point across, which should be allowed for everybody to do. There should be nobody should be scared to do that. Because me, I can go out right here in my street and just start talking about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, like I'm doing right now, basically, and nobody's going to fucking snipe me You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't. It's crazy, dog. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, like I said, prayers go out to his family, man. The next podcast will maybe have some updates. The shooter is still at large. They arrested the wrong guy. Arrested, detained, whatever. Had the wrong guy in handcuffs. It was an old white dude, pants around his ankles. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. So the shooter is still out there as of this recording. As the time of this recording, as you're seeing this, the shooter ain't been caught yet. So there's reports saying that like somebody heard whoever did it say, and I'd do it again. But I feel like that's insane. Of you heard that after a gunshot and all this commotion, you immediately like you heard somebody say I'd do it again after they had shot him. I don't believe that at all. Not a little bit at all. And as I'm on Twitter scrolling through and like seeing all the stuff, people were saying like, "Oh, I got reports. I heard from a close source that he's okay. I got a heartbeat." And da 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 da. Bro, when you see the video, and I do not want to get graphic, but when you see the video, you know he's dead. He got shot in the neck. You know what I mean? Immediately, you can see how his body's seized up, and he's like, "Oh yeah, he's not gonna make it." Come on now. He needs a shot in the stomach or arm or whatever, like where it's like, "Oh fuck." You know, the nigga got shot and immediately just seized up and just, went over. I've seen so many gore videos of people getting in the head, in the head. I don't know if I could say it. And fucking seizing up and falling over, making a noise or whatever, and it's raps. Or if not, they're like brain dead as hell and just sitting there staring all the time for the rest of their life. So, sheesh. Hope they get this motherfucking killer locked up. Definitely deserves to get locked up. Can't just go and take a man's life like that, dog. That's insane. Like I said, I understand some people are like super fuck this nigga and whatever. I don't really give a damn. I didn't agree with anything that he said, though. I just want to put that out there. I'm not on his side or anything, so chill. But it's just crazy work. Crazy fucking work. And, yeah, dog. All the political, especially right-wing guys. I don't know if I'm out of frame. I know a lot of the political right-wing guys are tweeting and, giving their condolences. Even a lot of the left side, like Obama did. Kamala ended up tweeting something. Biden ended up tweeting something. A lot of the left wing people too. It's just like, fuck, dude. Terrible way to go, man. That's just not right. It's just not. Maybe if somebody beat him up or something. He didn't die. He just got beat up. Nah, okay, whatever. But dude, shot and killed is crazy. But let's get past the sad shit, shall we? That was a crazy way to open. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry y'all had to see a nigga get serious like that. Because niggas, this podcast ain't nothing about nothing serious. What the fuck? I'm over here fucking off. Just a crazy situation. I just thought, real nigga reporter should be here to update you guys on the news. We're going to veer away from this for 2 seconds. I have my shit lined up. Y'all know me. I got my shit in my notebook, but got to veer away from this for a couple seconds. You boys on TikTok did not enjoy my take of the Young Thug situation. But that's what it is. You guys really didn't like the Drake stuff. When I said Drake was helping niggas out in the rap game, what the fuck was Kendrick doing? That's what Young Thug had said. And I agreed, right? And still agree now. The fuck you mean? And the motherfuckers in the comments are bringing up, what about McConan? What about I Love McConan? Nigga, McConan dissed this nigga. He dissed Drake as he was signed to his label. I think, no, he didn't diss him on one of the songs together, but he dissed him as he's under his label. What do you, yeah, he ain't gonna fuck with that nigga no more. He gave him the biggest hit of his entire life, which he has done multiple times with multiple artists. Block Boy JB. I Love McConan. Hold on. Hate to say it, but top 5 ASAP Rocky song, gave a fire ass feature on that one. That I don't give a fuck saying that one, because nigga, if you an ASAP Rocky fan and you're still defending him being like a really good rapper, shut the fuck up. What Drake said, should have modeled because it's mid again. That nigga hasn't dropped good music like, oh shit, he's hard, and since like 2019. Real spill. The last thing I remember being like, oh shit, that's a hard little ASAP Rocky. It was a verse on the Tyler Creator, the estate sale, like the deluxe to Call Me If You Get Lost. He did Wharf Talk, and I was like, okay, that's a little catchy little verse on there, but that was it. Any other snippets I've heard since, it's just not been, like same old, but that's just me, bro. But where I'm going with that is, Drake helped a lot of these niggas in the rap game either get to where they're at or give them a hit or whatever. Like, it somewhat guided them throughout the way. Drake is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Nobody can fucking tell me otherwise. Unless their favorite rapper is like some old school, like Jay-Z, fucking Tupac or Biggie, or whatever the fuck. Nigga, Drake is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. He knows how to make a hit in any fucking genre. Knows how to make a hit. He knows how to fucking rap. Like, not even just give you a catchy song. He knows how to rap. And you know my nigga got bars. Y'all know Drake was spitting. I don't give a fuck if there's not been one point in your life you have not liked a Drake song, and I don't care who you are. That's facts. Anyways, enough glazing to Drake. I know I'm glazing on. I'm sorry, y'all, but like, dude, I'm not gonna argue. I like arguing with you niggas, but shit like that I'm not arguing with because that's a dumbass argument. Y'all know Drake helped so many niggas out in the rap game. He's giving out features. He's just putting. I remember he gave the Migos fucking the Versace remix. He hopped on Versace. Y'all remember that? And then I mean they had Versace and was going crazy, but nigga, skyrocketed him, bro. Migos they still be thanking Drake for that shit to this day. So shut the hell up. God damn. But speaking of music, bro, there's fucking flaws in my drink. Speaking of music though, so this happened maybe a month ago, 2 maybe, I can't remember. I can't never remember shit. But NLE Choppa went through another transformation. He shaved his head and shit. So that's like his third fucking transformation, y'all. Okay. I remember the first time he did it, he was like, I'm spiritual Choppa. I don't smoke weed no more. I only do these types of, herbs and spices and and I drink these shakes and, whatever, green drinks and shit like that. Trying to be spiritual. I grow all my food now and I'm fast. I'm meditating and all this shit, which was cool. And I was like, all right, cool. This might have happened when I was like a junior in high school. So, of course, I'm an NLE Choppa fan. So I'm like, all right, man, cool. Puts a whole little album out called From Dark to Light. I'm like, all right, so this how he coming out, cool. Because everybody was thinking this nigga was going to be on some sweet shit, like, I don't know, rapping about, like, God and stuff. But it was more like a Tupac, like, I'm more woke. I'm wanting to rap-wise. Not the crazy woke shit that's happening today, but you know what I mean. Like, more of, like, what's going on in my community and how I can uplift these brothers and blah, 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 shit like that, right? Then, that lasted maybe 6 months, maybe. Then he took a hard 180 and was like, all right, I'm back in these fucking streets. Then kind of did a soft launch again, kind of where he was like more touch on my feminine side and and, like trying to be like more of like a sex symbol you could say. And then he was like, man, I don't rap about that time. I'm more in touch of trying to do this like not R&B, but like softer shit. That didn't really work out that well. Went right back to rapping about gang shit and killing niggas and blah blah blah. Whatever the fuck NLE Choppa be talking about. And not dissing him, not shitting on him at all. I fuck with NLE Choppa. I've been fucking with NLE Choppa, but these transformations are getting fucking a little much. Now, with this third one that he's done, right, as of lately, the one I was talking about that happened about a month ago too, bro shaved his head, okay, bald, right? He cut his dreads at one point, was like, this is a new me, and did a whole thing, and then like that was like the last time I told you when he was like trying to be a sex symbol or whatever. Then the nigga has shaved his head bald. And he's saying I don't rap about that stuff no more. I'm doing a whole he don't want to go by NLE Choppa no more. He wants to go by Choppa the Great or something like that. Dude, what in the fuck? Stick to it, bro, if you're gonna do it, okay? My whole opinion, don't fix what ain't broke. You know what I mean? Niggas was fucking with you when you was doing that shit. And he can really rap. That's the thing. I've heard multiple songs where he's not just talking about rapping and killing, like he's really like spitting, and you're like, damn, he's like that young and he's rapping like like rapping like on some Tupac shit, but wouldn't say like just like Tupac or anything, but he's rapping on some Tupac shit. But dog, come on, man, like don't fuck around with us again and then put out some shit and you're like, all right, y'all ain't fucking with that. I'm back on my bullshit in like a year. I feel like that's what's gonna happen, maybe even 2 years, And like I said, I don't want to shit on NLE Choppa. I'm a fan, bro. I fuck with. I'm not like keeping up with new music he's dropping or anything like that as of now. But like, I still listen to NLE Choppa. I still be, oh yeah, he's hard. Listen to snippets. I'm like, okay, that was cool. I mean, yeah, it was NLE. That was some NLE shit. It wasn't nothing crazy. But I'm just like, nigga, chill with the transformations, bro. We get it. You can be spiritual outside of your music, bro. All this music shit is for show anyways. Everybody knows that at this point. You don't got to prove anything. As long as a nigga ain't testing you in public and you can put hands on him, bro, you're straight. You don't have to fucking keep switching who you feel like being. You know what I mean? What mood you feel like being in this year. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga like either he's younger than me or like he's either a year or two older or a year or two younger than me. I want to say older, but who the fucking knows? Like nigga, come on, gang, lock in. We don't give nobody cares about that shit no more. Nobody cares about you being fucking a safe rapper anymore. That shit, we past that now. Niggas are back in the streets, back taking these drugs. Me and my homie actually just had this conversation. Shout out my homie Cam about Kodak. Man, what the fuck? Kodak, dog. They used to be that nigga. And, you know, he went to jail like fucking 6 times through his fame. But nowadays, in my opinion, ever since he was on the Kai Cenat stream, throwing fucking perks up in the air and catching them in his mouth, I was done. I was out. I was like, oh, he's a fucking real deal gremlin. Like he was saying. I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. He a real deal. He's a geeker, bro, for real. And then ever since then, I've just seen clips of him going downhill. He's fucking cracked out in the street, but he ain't going broke or nothing. He's still putting music out somewhat and all this shit, doing this shit, you know. Actually, speaking of, literally we talked about it yesterday. Today, this morning, I see a video of Kodak Black driving around in his car with a lid from like a fountain drink with a straw inside a promethazine bottle. Like, nigga, what is going on, bro? Like, I just can't fucking believe this shit. So, where I'm going with that is, nobody gives a fuck about you being a safe rapper anymore in LA. You don't have to be like, I'm woke, I'm not wanting to be violent. Nobody cares, dude. Put the music out you want to put out, and especially that rough shit, and just don't get tested in public. That's all you gotta do. That's it. But, let me go take one more sip. Hold on. I'm going to spark up this J before we get the next topic. But as I'm doing that, Matt, go ahead and roll the ad break for me, man. What's going on, y'all? Sorry, I got to break into the pod real fast. I got to do this ad read for W Energy. Had to write it down. Drop this shit. All right, picture this. You're dragging through your day one afternoon. Energy tank is on empty, and your brain feels like it's running on dial-up. Enter W Energy. My bad, y'all. This is a game changer. Seriously, it's like rocket fuel for your brain, y'all. For real. I'm talking zero crash, just smooth, sustained energy. It keeps you dialed in without without jitters. Plus, it's packed with the good for you ingredients, so you can ditch the guilt and power through your day like a boss, man. They got flavors like blue raz, grapefruit, and mango madness. They got other ones on there that I saw. Yeah, man, but look, this is what I'm gonna do for y'all, right? Throw y'all a little 10% off. Y'all decide to go shop over there at W, man. You just gotta use the promo code COZYPOD. That's COZYPOD to get 10% off. Now that's just me messing with y'all, cause I y'all my dogs, so I feel like I gotta tap y'all in. So feel me again. That's the code COZYPOD. That's Cozy Pod for the promo code, all caps, man. I want to thank W for sponsoring the podcast, y'all. Let's get back to it. Well, you're back from the ad break, gang. Just like that. We already sparked the J up and hit this mug one more time. Bad. It's Wednesday. Y'all go see this on Thursday. We almost done with the week, but holy fuck, is it dragging ass? And I've been ready for the weekend since Monday morning, bro. Monday morning. Work is just getting like it's slower and slower, it feels like. And the shit is fucking me up. Hold on, one more time, y'all. Hold on. Let me hit this one more time. Well, the shit that fucks me up is how come the motherfucking day goes by so slow? My 10-hour shift at work definitely feels like a 12 every day. But when I get home for the fucking 4 or 5 hours I'm awake, why the fuck does it go by so fast? My daughter gets home. My girlfriend and my daughter get home. My girlfriend's my baby mama, so vibe. Reference my girlfriend and my daughter is not like, oh, he ain't with his baby mama no more. That's my BM. So my girlfriend and my daughter get home. We all hang out. We play. We eat dinner. We get baths. And it's like, it's already fucking 8:30, 9 o'clock. And we're like, goddamn, where'd the night go? Now we gotta hang out. Me and my girl gotta hang out. Not like now we gotta hang out like that's a problem, because we've been talking about like, nigga, we ain't ever even seen each other. But then we hang out, but we're tired as fuck, so we don't even really want to do too much except be on our phones, because we ain't been on our phones. Like, we ain't had a time to just fucking not do anything all day. So it's like, when we get that time, we just want to scroll on our phones, you know, and that's okay. And I don't mind when we both just do it, and she didn't really mind when we both do it. But sometimes we're like, fuck, I've been thinking about this person all day, and like, now we got the time to give to each other, but we can't. I blame fucking TikTok. I blame phones. I've been doing this. That's a topic for another day. I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. TikTok / let's put social media is ruining quality time. It's ruining quality time, man. It really is. Because I don't know. Because even like growing up in like the 2010s and the 2020s, like, it was okay to go fuck off and be on any piece of technology. You know, it was cool because everybody, I guess, that's when technology was growing. But now it feels so kind of like gross to give in so much to social media. You know, when it's like the situation I just described, and then tomorrow I'm at work all day. Like, fuck, dude, I wish we hung out and shit last night, but we fucking scrolled on our phone for 30 minutes. Like, I want that 30 minutes of time to hang out. Like, I wish I had 30 minutes of time to hang out with my girl right now, like, as if I was at work. And this shit is just wild to me, man, because shit is, we're gonna talk about that another time, but it just blows me, man, because you spend all your fucking time either working or doing something, but when it comes to quality time, it goes by like that, and there's so many other obstacles to get straight to the quality time. But I don't know. That's a conversation for another day. I'll put a star by it. We ain't gonna forget that one, y'all. We ain't gonna forget it. But let's get to the next shit. So, speaking of like, where are things going? Speaking of like, where are things going, bro? Where the fuck are parody movies going? I mean, I know there's a new scary movie coming out, but it took fucking what? The last one came out in like 2010, 2009 or some shit like that. So it's been a fat minute. 16 years almost. Well, 16 years when it will come out. And I remember maybe a year or two ago, I went on this run where I'd get stupid faded and just fucking watch like the dumbest parody movies. They're all on Tubi or Amazon Prime, like, or Freevee or whatever free video, like free movie app you can have. Those movies are most likely on there. So I'm talking about like Disaster Movie, any of the later scary movies without the Wayans. Fucking damn, why am I the Hungover Games? Fuck, I'm like, they're skipping, but I watched like all of them. The 300 parody, whatever that one was. No, Meet the Spartans. It was called Meet the Spartans. Damn, fuck, they're not. I can't think of all of them right now, but I should have wrote a list. But where are those going, dude? We need more movies like that where they were just like so bad that you just had to watch them. Now it feels like everything has to be a blockbuster. Not even everything has to be a blockbuster, but like nothing can be made fun of anymore, if that makes sense. Like, real quick, I'm gonna touch on this because this is an example for two of the topics I talked about. Like South Park. South Park isn't afraid to, but I'm talking about like movie form, maybe not even animation. Like, I want real life somebody fucking making fun of what's a movie that's just like Sinners or something. Give me some weak, stupid ass like Michael B. Jordan parody guy and fucking had this nigga, you know, doing bullshit, incorporating and making fun of other stupid movies that came out this year. Like, that's the type of shit I want to see. I ain't trying to see no fucking, like, I mean, the movies that are coming out are okay, but we're taking ourselves too seriously. Especially like, those type of people, like actors and shit. They're all trying to get all these like awards and shit nowadays. I feel like nobody's a struggling production studio or actor that just want to put out some bullshit and make a parody movie. Not another teen movie. That's a fucking parody movie. You know, like, what the fuck, dude? I really enjoyed them bitches. Now, when I went back and rewatched them, the jokes were still so bad they were funny. You know, or like they were just really edgy. Movie 43, that's another one. Wasn't really a parody of anything, but it like made fun of a lot of things, a lot of spoof movies in there. So I feel like we need to get back to that as a fucking society. We really fucking do. I don't know. I can't think of like anyone super recent. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of the loop and they're still making them and they're just, not getting pushed out there much. But I see the Tubi movies, like the real Tubi movies, not movies that are just on Tubi. I mean, like the motherfuckers are making them at their house. You know what I'm saying? Getting their mom and their uncles and their brothers and sisters to fucking be the characters in the movie and shit. I'm not talking about that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. What the fuck? That's what I'm talking about. Those type. I've seen some Tubi movies, But if they're that easy to make, why is nobody making a good parody movie? Somebody that has a little bit of a production, budget, and can fucking get in there and fuck off. I don't know, man. We need to get back into that as a fucking society because shit has just been going fucking insane. It's been chaotic as fuck ever since then. And I don't know. Still going strong with the haircut, y'all. Shout out my boy Kilo. Got me right. I'm gonna take this time to do a little promo. I decided I'm not just gonna do past the ox promos anymore. I'm gonna do any kind of promos. Like I said, you do hair, you cut hair, you make music, you make content on YouTube, whatever. Send me the promo, y'all. Let's do a shout out for shout out, or come be a fucking guest on the show. You can't see it, but I got a spare chair over there. I could back this motherfucking tripod up. I got 2 mics. We can sit here and chop it up. You know what I mean? This has just been a one-man show so far, but I'm cool with that. I ain't tripping on it or nothing. It would be interesting to have a guest. I know you niggas probably getting bored and tired of me, but hey, it is what it is, and you got me, so you get what you get and don't throw a fit, nigga. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So I'm doing any kind of promos, you know what I'm saying? So in light of your boy having a fresh cut, I'm gonna give my boy a shout out. Go fuck with my boy T Blends, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw his Instagram up on all the little shit that he sent me. I'm probably not gonna post all of it, gang. I fuck with you, but you sent me a lot of videos, so I'm probably gonna play 2 or 3 of them mugs up here. Matt, go ahead and roll the promo and put that motherfucker's ad on there. Appreciate it, gang. Yeah, it'll be alright.
Pick up, man.
Boom. I didn't mean to say that motherfucker like I don't know him. Why'd I do that? Go at my boy, man, Tyler, y'all. He gonna get you right. Go fuck with him. Hit him up for a little cut. He's nice, man. He's getting there. He finna get his little license and shit and be official. You niggas ain't gonna be able to fuck with him. You dig me? But yeah, man. Let's get back into this shit. So the parody movies, I just feel like were a core thing that we all needed. Every year there was a new, like, of course you're gonna find the bullshit in even all the blockbuster movies, but that was the beauty. They took that and it took like at least one of those a year. We need. It took that and it verbalized all of our fucking opinions on the movies. You know what I'm saying? Not verbalized. What the fuck? It put in motion everything that everybody was saying. But now we have the internet and shit. And niggas say too much, so it's probably gonna be hard to get a lot of opinion. But it felt like back then you got everybody kind of had the same opinion on whatever bullshit happened in the movie, so they'd put it in there and everybody agreed. So I feel like we need to get back to that as a fucking society, man. We won't have these fucking political violence. I feel like let Marlon Wayans have his own little movie company or production company or something. Have him do other stuff than the fucking scary movies or the, cause y'all, he had a haunted house. That was a good little parody movie. You know what I mean? They used to pop this shit, the Wayans brothers, to give them niggas, just to give them the ball. Pass them the ball, bro. Pass them the ball. Shout out to the Wayans. Take another sip for him real fast. I'm over here wasting my damn drink, y'all. That ain't like me. What else is happening in the news? What's happening in the news? Oh, yeah, I read this shit today, y'all. So, Adam Silver decided to, tell the fans that can't afford any streaming services or subscriptions or whatever, tells them to just catch the highlights. because the highlights are free. Go catch the highlights. Commissioner of the NBA. He also called it more of a highlight sport anyways, which is that's understandable. That I can see that it's definitely more of a highlight sport for sure because that's how I watch a lot of the games. A lot of the games I'm not gonna be too interested in. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Warrior fan. You know what I'm saying? So I keep up with the Warrior games for the most part. But I'll go on there and get on their Instagram, see who won the game that night if I didn't catch it. Or the fucking Lakers. I don't fuck with the Lakers, but you know Luka's over there now. Didn't ever really fuck with Luka. Always kind of had a little disdain for him for some reason. Then Kyrie went to the Mavs, and I was like, all right, hold on. I might fuck with you, Luka. And then when they traded him, I was like, oh, y'all did him wrong. Now he's definitely finna bounce back on that ass. So I just been fucking with him ever since. Comeback shit, like the underdog. He ain't really the underdog, but it's fucked up situation. So I thought everybody was rooting for him. Anyways, yeah. Nigga told us to catch the highlights. What? No, bro. Fuck that. How about just not putting on some stupid ass fucking expensive ass streaming service? Like I say with the WWE, they're moving to ESPN plus $30 a month. I'm guessing the NBA some shit for like that for a streaming service for the NBA would be around that much too. I know you can catch it on Amazon Prime, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't pay for my Prime Video. My mom does, so I can't. So if I want to watch it on Prime, I can just do that. I don't know what to tell you. But I paid for HBO Max. That shit run me a smooth $18 if you don't want the ads, and you gonna get them hoes if you're watching the NBA. Doesn't matter. Like, so you're kind of cooked regardless. You're paying $18. So it don't put it on a stupid ass, extremely expensive ass streaming service. Put that shit on Peacock. That's a little pricey now. It's about $9, $10 or whatever, but that's one of the cheapest out. Maybe even Paramount. Paramount's what, $7.99 a month or something? Come on. Y'all can make that shit work. You niggas are just being greedy as hell. Why is everything is so money hungry? And this is what I mean. This is how I know the government really ain't doing shit for us. Is because all these motherfuckers run on, I'm gonna get the prices down. Everything's gonna be more affordable. Nothing has got more affordable. And these big businesses know it, so they're raising the price on everything. McDonald's. You niggas gave us the $5 meal a fucking year and a half ago or some shit a year ago. Then you niggas want to change the price due to the main item? No. Same with fucking Taco Bell. Wendy's. There's no more 4 for $4. There's no more fucking Taco Bell. No more $5 box where you get the goodies. I mean, you can get a $5 box if you want 2 fucking things and be hungry. Or you can get a $7 box. I guess you get all the stuff. I usually get that. Or you can get the $9 box. It's Discovery. So we're giving you the new shit, but you also get some shit on the side. No, bro. The $7 box should be the $5 box. And a year ago, it was a $6 box. We're just getting fucked in so many ways. How are we supposed to be able to sustain? And fucking old heads are like, man, I could do this back in my day. Nigga, y'all didn't have to pay for fucking anything expensive. The most expensive shit made sense for it to be that expensive. This shit is like living. You telling me I can't watch what the fuck I want to watch on TV and I gotta pay an arm and a leg on top of the Wi-Fi? No. Give me the cable, I'm getting the channels, bro. Fuck out of here. Paying the one price. Shit is insane, dude. It's like, it's fucking crazy. So fucking wild. Like I said, these big companies don't give a damn. Just gonna raise the price on our ass. I mean, it's not like they want to, but they gotta survive too, and they gonna get theirs. So, like, what the fuck? What are we supposed to do? God, dude, this was a downer of an episode, y'all. I'm sorry. This was not like upbeat or nothing. This is real shit going on, man. Like I said, y'all need a real nigga here to report it. So that's why I've been here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna miss out on no news fucking with me. All right. This shit is breaking. Every time you get a motherfucking Cozy Conversation notification, oh, bars. When you get a Cozy Conversation notification, just know it's gonna be some real shit. You feel me? Put that shit on a t-shirt, nigga. I'm gonna put that on my merch. But nah, for real though. Sorry, it was a kind of a sad episode. Damn, bro, just whipped in the driveway hard as hell. I thought somebody pulled up on me, and I'm in the safest spot ever. I'm in the nicest neighborhood ever. I thought a nigga was finna run me over up in my driveway. But yeah. I'm sorry this was a downer of an episode, y'all, and there wasn't really no fun shit to talk about today. But hey, man, it is what it is. Like I said, got to be as real as I can. I got to be a real nigga when it comes to this shit. So I'm here. Uh, Follow me on all social medias. Y'all know the drill. A Cozy Conversation pod on TikTok and a Cozy Convo pod on Instagram. Make sure you're following all those. Next week I'll see you boys on Tuesday with another 2 episodes. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready to report these motherfucking crazy ass stories of you niggas. I know ain't no news service or nothing, but you boys tune in to that shit. You know what I mean? We didn't have a past. Well, like I said, we didn't really have a past the aux segment this week or this episode. But I want to do one every episode. And I don't really got that many people hitting me up to send me music and shit. So if I want to do every episode, I gotta do all types of promos. So y'all know how it be. But I appreciate you boys for giving me y'all's ears. I don't know how long we've been going. 30 minutes, 40 minutes to an hour. I'm sorry the pies have been feeling like they've been more shorter. I don't know. I'm not trying to get there. I'm trying to get to an hour. But sometimes I just run out of stuff to talk about. And, you know, this podcast and shit, it's like working out. You know, you got to do reps. And I'm doing reps. So the more I get better, the longer the podcast is going to get. The more I got some shit to talk about. If I get a guest in this motherfucker, if I get more promos, you know what I'm saying? Shit will span out for your boy. But appreciate y'all for giving me your ears. And Matt, go ahead and roll my outro for me, dog. Appreciate it. Peace.
Are you fucking serious, you